this one goes out to a very touchy subject. The LGBTQTRM75, whatever the fuck, however many symbols and logos you got on there now. You people, I have nothing against homosexuality at all. I have nothing against transgender. I have nothing against bisexuality. It's all fine and great. All of you guys do whatever you want to do to be happy. And now, in this day and age, you have more rights than you've ever had before. And honestly, like when gay marriage was legalized and everything like that, I was happy for you. Like, that's cool. I believe that if a man wants to be with a man, then he should be with a man, not be forced to be with a woman if he wants to be married, and vice versa. That's great. So, this is where I'm getting really fucking annoyed. We got rainbows everywhere. Everybody's in support. Okay, how many more fucking pats on the back do you guys need? You have more rights now than you've ever had. You're more accepted now than you've ever been. And yet, everybody still has to make these big shout outs. Like NYPD just made a whole entire rainbow cop car with rainbow lights all over it and shit, talking about their support. And big companies like T-Mobile, for instance, they got rainbows in their company logos now. There's a rainbow button on Facebook here and there that I keep seeing. What does that even mean? Like, does that mean I'm calling you gay if I click the rainbow reaction on your post? What in the fuck? Like, how many more pats on the back do you really fucking need? Fuck, I mean, I'm straight, but I don't go up to all the gay people and just make out with my girlfriend just so that way you understand that I'm straight, because I have no need or desire to try and rub that in your face. That's my business. Just like your relationships and your relations are your business. If you're a man that wanted to be a woman and you became a woman, that's great. I'm happy for you if you're happy. I think we all have that right as human beings in the United States to be happy however the fuck we please. But why do you have to enforce your viewpoints with things like, now when I fill out an application for anything, it asks if I'm male, female, other, or non-binary. What the fuck is non-binary? You're either born with a dick or you're born with a vagina. That's it. There's no other options there. There's nothing. There's when they ask your gender, they're not asking what you feel. They're not asking what weird noun you want to put in it. They're asking, were you born with a dick or were you born with a vagina? Which one was it? It's simple. It's a very easy question. And for those of you that have had a sex change, I think you're supposed to go with what your birth certificate says. So whatever you are now doesn't matter. Your social security number, your everything else that's in the fucking system with the government is all linked to what you were born with. So Caitlin would be, oh yes, I am a man. Write that down on the application, because that's what I'm known as. And unless you had that somehow like legally changed, I don't think there's any way that you're going to be recognized legally as anything else. You would be just a man with boobs and had your stuff whacked off. Anyhow, beyond that point, let me go further into this man versus woman thing. If you're a woman that wants to become a man, then that's great. Happy for you. Be a man. Be as masculine as you want. But the fact of the matter is, a man has never experienced menstrual cramps. You have. A man cannot experience pregnancy, and you would have had that ability. A man did, however, have to hide his awkward boners for about 3 years in school underneath his belt, if possible, so that way he could go up front and talk to the class when needed, or walk up to his teacher's desk, or be socially acceptable in the form of communicating with people without pointing at them. And there's so many different things that make a man into a man or make a woman into a woman that are either lacking or that shouldn't have been in your memory base when you change gender. And you got to remember that you can act like whatever you want, and you can be whatever you want, and you have that freedom, and it's more respected now than it ever has been. But still, you don't have to force your views on the rest of the world. You don't have to force your opinions on the rest of the world. You don't like it when people come to you with the Bible and say, hey, this is what I believe and you should believe it too. No, that's considered wrong. To force you to believe what they believe, to force you to go along with what they want you to go along with. So why should us Bible-thumping, gun-toting redneck need to go along with what you believe? We don't. It's not a requirement in any form for our life. So I guess the only thing I'm asking is stop rubbing it in our fucking face. We get it. You're gay, or you're transgender, or you have made up some form of a weird gender that just to us falls under mental disorder, but we respect it because that's the politically correct thing to do, is just respect it. So any of my redneck friends or any of my friends that are against all of this, I'm asking you at the same time, be respectful towards their views, be respectful towards their wishes, because we need to. That's part of the world. That's the way this country works now. Be respectful, because wouldn't you rather be the person that respects everybody than be the person that's known for stereotyping a specific person or group of people as in you dislike them? That's bad. That's bad all the way. That's just like racism, to hate somebody for their sexuality, or to hate somebody for their choice of lifestyle or anything like that. It's wrong on both directions. We have given you, the majority of the US straight people have given you the respect that you've asked for. And you're still walking around acting like complete retards, trying to rub it in our faces that you are that person. And the only way this is going to go away is if all of us just respect each other. All of us just have to respect each other's wishes and stop rubbing it in each other's faces. There's no point. Rant over.